Good evening. It is 11:08 p.m. I'm sorry I'm holding up this book. It is absolutely extraordinary. I just want to say that because this is The Housemaid by Frida McFadden, the New York Times bestseller. Okay, so I did a video that did not go live, so I will say it again with the utmost respect from the monkey. Moonbeams. No, moonbeams. I don't know. It's from the Montclair Book Center. And I just want to say that I saw this on the way out and I'm going to read. It's only 5 pages, so I always do that. I check. But I want to say to this author, if you ever happen to say this or someone that knows you, like an agent or someone, you created Millie and you're the bomb for it, because I'm only on 4 and I'm in love with it. And I won't give spoilers away, but technically this is a spoiler. So if you really want to read this, don't go any further. This is your final warning. There is Hermione's castle behind me, and there is the statue of Mary. And RuPaul and Cher. Isn't that great? Okay. So this is titled 4. Okay. And we're going to start reading. I have my ramen here, and my delicious, by the way, I want to bring this up, Calypso Taste of the Islands Cucumber Limeade Shake. Well, this is absolutely delicious. If it's too sweet for you, you could dilute it with a little bit of water, but this is amazing. It's very, very tasty. Okay, let's get started, shall we? All right. Ooh, my glasses made a noise. Okay, so we're on 4. I spend the next 7 hours cleaning. Nina could not have made this house dirtier if she tried. Every room of the house is filthy. The pizza box on the coffee table still has 2 slices of pizza in it, and there is something sticky and foul smelling spilled in the bathroom. Maybe I shouldn't do this. I'm sorry. I don't want to give anything away, just that this is shocking. Like, in other words, the things that people do to staff. That's where I'm going with it. So I'm sorry. The pizza box on the coffee table still has 2 slices of pizza in it, and there is something sticky and foul smelling spilled in the bottom of the box. It has leaked through, and the box is fused to the coffee table. That's gross. It takes an hour of soaking and 30 minutes of intense scrubbing to get it all clean. Kitchen is the worst of it. In addition to whatever is in the garbage bin itself, there are 2 garbage bags in the kitchen, spilling over with their contents. One of the 2 bags has a rip on the bottom. When I lift it to take it outside, all the garbage goes everywhere, and it smells beyond terrible. I gag, but don't lose my lunch. I've been there. Millie, I've been there. Dishes are piled high in the sink, and I wonder why Nina didn't just put them in their state-of-the-art dishwasher until I opened the dishwasher and noticed that it's also packed to the brim with filthy dishes. That woman does not believe in scraping plates before putting them in the dishwasher. The way not, I think it's in italic. I really like that, because this, I'd be going nuts. I would be like, forget it. You got to rinse your stuff. You have to. It's like, if you don't rinse it and take that 3 seconds, pause your Netflix or something, or pause the music or the video or whatever, or put music on. It'll take you 5 seconds to wash it if it's rinsed and everything's gone off of it instead of caked on it and stuck to it. It's amazing how food, especially cheese, will stick to a plate like it's a part of it. So that's kind of interesting what we put in our system. Dishes are piled high in the sink, and I wonder why Nina didn't just put them in. Oh, okay, I repeated that. I'm sorry. I'm a horrible reader tonight. I'm sorry about that too. Peace. Okay. Or apparently running the dishwasher. She's a great sense of humor. Before I am done, I run 3 loads of dishes. I wash all the pans separately, most of which have food caked on them from days earlier. By mid-afternoon, I've gotten the kitchen at least somewhat habitable again. I'm proud of myself. It's the first hard day's work I've done since I got fired from the bar, completely unfairly, but that's my life these days, and I feel great about it. All I want is to keep working here and maybe to have a window in my room that opens. Who are you? A little voice startles me in the middle of putting away the last load of dishes. I whirl around. Cecilia is standing behind me, her pale blue eyes boring into me, wearing a white frilly dress that makes her look like a little doll. And by doll, I'm of course talking about that creepy talking doll in the Twilight Zone that murders people. It's Talkie Tina. And it is Vogue's Briquette. If you're ever interested in actually finding that doll, it is by Vogue. Like, what are you looking at? You know, Madonna's Vogue, Paris is Burning Vogue, Willie Ninja Vogue. But it is Talkie Tina. So that's cool. I didn't even see her come inside, and Nina is nowhere to be seen. Where did she even come from? If this is the part of the job where I find out Cecilia has actually been dead for 10 years and is a ghost, I'm quitting. Well, maybe not, but I might ask for a raise. Hi, Cecilia, I say cheerfully. I'm Millie. I'm going to be working around your house from now on, cleaning things up and watching you when your mom asks me to. I hope we can have fun together. Cecilia blinks her pale eyes at me. I'm hungry. I have to remember that she is just a normal little girl who gets hungry and thirsty and cranky and uses the bathroom. What would you like to eat? I don't know. Well, what sorts of things do you like? I don't know. I grit my teeth. Cecilia has morphed from a creepy little girl to an annoying little girl. But we just met each other. I'm sure after a few weeks, we'll be best friends. Okay, I'll just fix you a snack then. She nods and climbs up on one of the stools set up around the kitchen island. Her eyes still feel like they're boring through me, like they can read all my secrets. I wish she would go into the living room and watch cartoons on her giant TV instead of just watching me. So what do you like to watch on television? I ask, hoping she'll take the hint. She frowns like I offended her. I prefer to read. That's great. What do you like to read? Books. What kind of books? The kind with words. Cecilia, what are you up to? Oh, that's how it's going to be, Cecilia. Fine. If she doesn't want to talk about books, I can change the subject. Do you just come back from school? I ask her. She blinks at me. Where else would I have come from? But how did you get home then? Cecilia lets out an exasperated huff. Lucy's mom picked me up from ballet and brought me home. I heard Nina upstairs about 15 minutes ago, so I assume she's in the house. I wonder if I should let her know that Cecilia is home. Then again, I don't want to disturb her, and one of my jobs is to look after Cecilia. Thank God Cecilia seems to have lost interest in me and is now rifling around in her pale pink backpack. I find some Ritz crackers in the pantry as well as a jar of peanut butter. I spread the peanut butter over the crackers like my mother used to do. This is crazy. Crackers and peanut butter, I love. Repeating the same act that my mother used to do for me so many times makes me feel a little nostalgic and sad. I never thought she would abandon me the way she did. This is it, Millie, the last straw. After I've spread peanut butter on the crackers, I slice up a banana and put one slice on each. That's nice too. I love the combination of peanut butter and bananas. Ta-da! I slide the plate onto the kitchen counter to present to Cecilia. Peanut butter and banana crackers. Her eyes widen. Peanut butter and banana? Trust me, it's really good. I'm allergic to peanut butter. Cecilia's cheeks turn bright pink. Peanut butter could kill me. Are you trying to kill me? She's intense. My heart sinks. Nina never said anything about a peanut butter allergy. And they have peanut butter right in their pantry. If her daughter has a deadly peanut allergy, why would she keep it in the house? Mommy, Cecilia shrieks as she runs towards the staircase. The maid tried to hurt me with peanut butter. Help, Mommy. Oh, God. Cecilia, I hiss at her. It was an accident. I didn't know you were allergic. But Nina is already racing down the stairs. Despite the disarray of her house, she looks flawless right now in another one of her gleaming white skirt and blouse combinations. White is her color. Cecilia's too, apparently. They match the house. What's going on? Nina cries when she reaches the bottom of the stairs. I went to Cecilia propels herself at her mother, wrapping her arms around Nina's bosom. She tried to make me eat peanut butter, Mommy. I told her I was allergic, but she didn't listen. Nina's pale skin flushes. Millie, is this true? My throat feels completely dry. I didn't know she was allergic, I swear. Nina frowns. I told you about her allergies, Millie. This is unacceptable. And she didn't tell her. This is it. See, and I love what Millie said. She never told me. She never said a word about Cecilia being allergic to peanuts. I would bet my life on it. And even if she had, why would she leave a jar of peanut butter right in the pantry? It was right in front. But she won't believe any of my excuses. In her head, I nearly killed her daughter. I see this job slipping out from under my fingers. I'm truly sorry. I speak around a lump in my throat. I must have forgotten. I promise I'll never let it happen again. Cecilia is sobbing now while Nina holds her close and gently strokes her blonde hair. Eventually, the sobs subside, but Cecilia still clings to her mother. I feel a terrible stab of guilt. Deep down, I know you aren't supposed to feel kids before. I'm sorry. I know you aren't supposed to feed kids for checking with the parents. I'm in the wrong here. And if Cecilia hadn't been so vigilant, something terrible could happen. Nina takes a deep breath. She shuts her eyes for a moment and opens them again. Fine, but please be sure you don't forget anything so important ever again. I won't, I swear. I wring my fists together. Do you want me to throw out the jar of peanut butter that was in the pantry? She's quiet for a moment. No, better not. We might need it. Oof. I want to throw up my hands, but it's her decision if she wants to keep life-threatening peanut butter in her house. All I know is that I will definitely never use it again. Also, Nina adds, when will dinner be ready? Dinner? Was I supposed to be making dinner? Did Nina imagine another conversation between the two of us that we never had? I want to talk about this after. But I'm not about to make excuses again after the debacle with the peanut butter. I'll find something in the fridge to prepare. 7 o'clock, I say 3 hours should give me more than enough time. She nods. And you won't put any peanut butter in the dinner, right? No, of course not. Please don't forget again, Millie. I won't. And does anybody have any other allergies or intolerances? Is she allergic to eggs, bee stings, too much homework? I need to know. I can't risk being caught out again. Nina shakes her head just as Cecilia lifts her tear-streaked face off her mother's chest long enough to glare at me. Two of us have not gotten off to the right foot. I'm sorry. The two of us have not gotten off on the right foot. But I'll find a way to fix it. I'll make her brownies or something. Kids are easy. Adults are trickier, but I'm determined to win over Nina and Andrew as well. So that is the end of 4. What I like about this situation, just talking about 4, the character that Frida McFadden made, Millie, is awesome. Like I'm really invested in this book already. And I'm only on page 34, but it's a very nice read. It's very pleasant. It has humor in it. What this lady and this girl seem to be doing is, it's almost like, in my opinion, now that they own her, in quotes, like she's living there, she takes care of all their stuff. I can't give anything away as far as I could say it. I hope you don't mind. It's another spoiler. House very spotless when she went for the interview. So now all of a sudden it's the polar opposite. So it's almost like now it's like a toy to them. Manipulation. So I want to just mention, if you have someone in your life that says up is down when you know up is up, and they're persistent on it, like they tell you that left is right when you know left is left, run. Just say, I have to do something, and never talk to them again, because that's a manipulator. And I've endured that a lot, where I used to just be confused the way that this whole chapter, where she never told her what the daughter's allergies are. But now she's like, she is believing Nina, the lady that owns the house, the mother. That's stuff I don't tolerate IRL. So in a book, I love it because it's nice that this writer is going that way, and I feel that's going to be a big part of this novel. But people really do this, so it's something that I pick up on it pretty quickly. So if you ever endure something like that, stay away from it, or just tell them you're not comfortable. So one more time, it is The Housemaid by Frida McFadden. And I would recommend it at this point because this is going to get read very quickly. And I also have Ramen by is that it? This ramen is very good actually. It comes in a yellow, which is savory curry. Look how nice that looks. I don't want to tip it. I just spilled it. I just dripped on me. But I spruced this one up a little bit. There's an orange one. That one, you don't need anything in it. It's so hot and spicy, and I like that. This one's more mild, so I spruced it up a little. And again, I got my Calypso. You know, I'm gonna have a sip of cucumber limeade. I'm sorry, I thought the read in the park was so much better, and it didn't post, and I'm very upset. It is 11:24, so I just wanted to do a chapter on here to do different stuff, and I want to thank you for watching, and hope all is well with all of you, and have a good night. Buenos noches if you're Latino, or if you're not. And God bless, and have a good night, because tomorrow's Tuesday. Monday's gone. Peace out.